All right, we're here at the Morristown, Tennessee library. This one is actually bigger than the one in Greenville, so I'm anticipating a big selection. Can't wait to go inside because we kind of did a sneak peek a few months ago and we found at least one shelving unit full of fascinating cookbooks. So let's head inside and hope we can find something really good.
Yeah.
That's probably enough. Okay, I think we found them. So we've got a whole shelving unit right here filled with cookbooks. And now we just have to figure out what we're going to get. Oh, wait a minute. What about this one?
There's some over here too.
That looks really cool. Oh, Mitch just found another shelving unit, so... Oh my gosh, it goes all the way down there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, this is so much. There's baking. That one looks good. The new Southern Garden Cookbook. Okay, this is just nuts. The U.S. Army Cook's Manual. It's kind of interesting looking, ain't it? Rations, preparations, recipes. Okay, I'm kind of interested in that. Here's all the vegetarian. Okay, there's so many interesting cookbooks in here that I just don't even know where to begin. Sea salt and honey? That sounds really good. Oh, look at that. Celtic folklore cooking. Okay, I'll bite that. Yeah. What's that? Oh, eating Rome? The Silver Spoon. Oh wow, Italy's best-selling cookbooks for over 50 years. I actually thought about this cookbook at one time. It looked interesting. We should probably get it here first. Oh, there's the Foxfire's Book of Appalachia Cookery. We know that's really good. There's Julia Child again. Yep, we know this one's really good. We've done that one on the channel before. Smoke Roots and Mountain High. All of these look so good. Okay, Mitch found another one. That looks really good too. Soul Food. Oh, you know what? I almost thought about this one. I almost got it on Amazon. It looks really good. We do have too many, but it's so hard to not get them. So, oh, this is going to be so hard. Because they all look really great. You know what? I say, Mitch, that we flip through them. And then we'll just kind of pare it down from there. And then maybe show our final choices. Because this might take us a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been here for several minutes. And we have a little bit of an update. But we're definitely going to consider these three. These we've already kind of tossed out. This one because I have so many cookbooks. Like after looking through this, I have so many Southern cooking cookbooks that has the same recipes in it. So that was out. This one, we kind of couldn't find anything in here that we would actually want to eat. That looks pretty good, but then you have a lot of things like oysters and kind of more expensive things that we probably wouldn't want to eat. Like this, you know, this isn't something that we're probably going to want to make or would enjoy eating. And it looks like there's some other things in here too that are kind of more specialty ingredients that we would have to hunt for. So we're going to toss that one out of the running too. This one is kind of the same way. The recipes are either way too basic and not interesting, or it uses really expensive or odd ingredients that just kind of doesn't sound good. So this one's also going to get tossed to the side. And this one sounds really interesting, but it's mostly a history book about, you know, eating in the army and what that would mean. And the little bit of recipes that are in here, you can see there would be, you know, for a whole platoon. And since there's only 2 of us, I don't need to be making something that's got pounds and pounds of food in it. So we're going to eliminate that, which means we're down to these. We're finally gonna settle on these 2. So we have the best recipes in the world, which that's a bold claim. So a bold claim needs to back it up, right? So we're gonna see if this cookbook can actually, you know, hold its own and prove that those are the best. And then this one I thought would just be kind of cute. This is from the girl that played on Little House on the Prairie. I had thought about getting this cookbook before, and her recipes look really interesting and pretty good. So I thought this might be a fun cookbook just to have a look through and maybe cook something out of. So we have our 2 choices. We're gonna check out and go home. Okay, we did something. So we're gonna take this one out and we're gonna go ahead and substitute this one, because some of you that have watched the channel for a while now know that we have had terrible luck with Hawaiian cookbooks being outdated and not tasting good and actually not Hawaiian food. So we're gonna get this one because I had thought about getting this on Amazon before. So let's go ahead and check it out before we buy it and see if we're actually going to like it. So it's a couple of mornings after we went on that library trip, and we've picked out the meal we want to do, gone to the grocery store, and we are ready to get started. Now it's actually morning right now. We're not going to have this meal until evening, but part of the meal is going to include this mac salad. So I wanted to go ahead, make it early and get it out of the way so I can concentrate on the chicken. I've already got my pot of water boiling. I'm going to add my kosher salt. And then I will put in my elbow macaroni. And while that's boiling, we'll get the rest of the ingredients ready to add. And then this evening, we will go ahead and start on our chicken. And we're at part 2 of this dinner. So we've got the mac salad safely resting in the refrigerator, waiting for dinner to be finished. And so now all we need to do is go ahead and make the chicken. I've got everything we need pulled out. I've also gone ahead and started the rice. Now, this isn't a recipe from the book. This is just what the author suggested serving with this dish. So I'm just doing simple brown rice and gonna probably put a little bit of butter and salt with it. Nothing too fancy, because we're going to be making quite a big sauce in the Dutch oven with the chicken. So let's go ahead and get started. And while things are cooking, let's go ahead and take a quick look at this Aloha kitchen that we checked out from the Morristown Library. Now, number one, I really am impressed with the layout of this cookbook, and I do appreciate a cookbook that can stay pretty but also very organized, and I think this one does a really good job of that. Now, the woman who wrote this cookbook is from Hawaii. Her family has lived on Hawaii for several generations, and a lot of these recipes are her family recipes. I really enjoyed the fact that she broke down the history of Hawaii, the first peoples that came there, and the foods that they brought with them. She also talks about each group that immigrated over that has really influenced the food all throughout the decades. And something that's really fun, she actually put a symbol for each one. So as you're turning through the cookbooks, you can see exactly which geographical area influenced this particular dish. And in terms of the dish that we're going to be making today, we have both a Chinese and a Japanese influence. Now, tons of these recipes are accessible and have items that are very easily found in a grocery store, including ones in East Tennessee. Now, with one exception, I could not find daikon radish in my area in a lot of my grocery stores. I have seen it before, so I believe it's actually more of a seasonal item for this area. So I will be substituting these pickled garlic ramps for the pickled daikon radish that one of my fellow master gardeners canned and let me try. Oh my gosh, these are so good and so addictive. All right, mac salad is out of the fridge. I just pulled this chicken out from under the broiler. Look how gorgeous that cooked, that skin on top. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat it because it smells so good. I've also got this sauce simmering. Just waiting for this to thicken up a little bit. It shouldn't take too much longer. And of course the rice is ready to go. So we are almost ready to eat. Okay, you're up close and personal this time because our microphones are doing really weird things.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can figure out some kind of audio cure. I don't know. we'll just have to play along. But for now, you're going to be pretty close to us. So besides that trouble, let's go ahead and delve in because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have trouble with the taste.
Okay. We want to try first.
I'm gonna go for the chicken.
Okay.
Because rice, we pretty much know how rice is gonna taste.
I'll just get a little.
You ready?
All right.
Oh, that's an immediate burst of just wonderful flavor.
Yeah, it's like it's almost, I can't really tell what you did to it, but I taste like it's like a better chicken flavor. It's like it pulls out the flavor of the chicken itself more than like adds to anything. Does that make sense?
Now wait, before you go in for your second bite, we got our mac salad to try.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That might be my favorite macaroni salad.
Wow. I mean, I think it might be mine too, actually. So.
Yeah, I think it is.
Wow. Okay, so we got 2 for 2. And of course the rice, I mean, like I said, we know how rice tastes. But I think the perfection of this meal all together, because the sauce on the chicken is, oh my gosh, unreal good. Then you have that little cold, vinegary taste from the mac salad that kind of helps cut that in a way.
Yeah. Like it cuts because you do get like from chicken, I think you get a little bit of like a greasiness. You know what I mean? Like you get that fat, the animal fat in there, but that vinegar from the salad definitely cuts that.
And then you've got plain rice. Now I did put a little butter and salt in it, but you've got the plain rice that kind of acts as a vehicle for soaking up the rest of that sauce on your plate and kind of going with that chicken that just creates the perfect bite. Oh my gosh. And then, these I just added in lieu of the pickled daikon, but I already know these are awesome. Oh my gosh. Anything garlic like that is so good. So I'm going to give this meal, I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah, actually, I would say so too.
Yeah, because the whole thing just works so good together. This is going to be a favorite meal. And as for the cookbook, you've already heard my recommendation. I think it's really great. I enjoyed looking through it and reading it and learning about, Hawaiian foods and all the different kinds of influences that they've melded together on this one chain of islands. So I would say if this is at your library, definitely check it out, unless you want to just go ahead and buy it somewhere and add it to your collection, because I might. Because this, oh my gosh, is so good. So there you have it. Another really fantastic dinner. Thank you to the library. This time, as you saw, it was Morristown, Tennessee. So next week, we're going to stay on our library kick, and we'll be going to probably one of the smallest libraries I've ever been to, but one that kind of packs a punch. I mean, they've got a ton of books in there. And it's a really fun, cute little library to just kind of go in and hang out and see what's new. So we will definitely be going and seeing what kind of cookbooks they have. So thanks for watching this episode, and hope you stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you then. Bye.
And if you like historical cooking and unusual cookbooks, here's 2 more videos you might enjoy. And make sure to like and subscribe for more foodie adventures.